In this video we are going to see the design of voltage divider bias circuit of JFET amplifier. So I have taken the circuit here. The circuit of voltage divider bias based JFET amplifier is shown here, and we have already discussed about the nature of the circuit. Here we are supplying VDD, and the voltage at this point can be written as uh, if you are considering the voltage divider circuit, I can say that this is VG, for example. That is either at this point. So the current flowing through this path is considered to be I2, and there will be a current flowing through this circuit at this path which can be written as ID. So here we have drain and source, and of course this terminal is a gate terminal of the JFET. When you are writing the voltage between these two terminals of the circuit, this is what we call it as VDS. So we want to, in order to design the voltage divider bias, we want to identify, or we need to know what is R1, what is R2, what is RD, and what is RS. These are the four parameters we are going to find from the circuit. So in order to start with, I will take this part of the circuit. For example, I will take only this part of the circuit initially to start with. So I will draw it here. This is VDD, and the current flowing through this circuit is I2. This resistor is R1, this resistor is R2, and this is connected here to the ground. That means when you close this circuit, you can have a current flowing path like this. So there is only one current flowing through the circuit, because we consider always that Ig is equal to 0, right? Therefore this is the circuit which you are having for the analysis here. So if you go further, that we know that we can call this as voltage VR1, and this voltage is already given here, that is VG. Therefore while applying Kirchhoff's voltage law, while applying KVL, what do we get here? VDD is equal to VR1 plus VG, or VDD minus VR1 minus VG is equal to 0. It's all same. What do we need? Actually we want to find R1. So when you take this, we can rewrite this as VDD minus I2 into R1 minus VG equal to 0. By rewriting this equation, what you will get? You will get R1 is equal to VDD minus VG divided by I2. So this is the first equation. We have the equation for R1 now. We need to go and find R2. So R2 we will find it directly from this point. As I mentioned before, we know that the current flowing through this is I2, and we know the equation for we know the voltage across this resistor, which is VG. Therefore R2 can be written as VG by I2. Right, this is done. We'll go on to the other side of the circuit. In order to obtain RD and RS, we will go to the other side of the circuit. I will draw it again in the similar way. VDD we have RD, then we have a point here, then we will go further and draw this one, and this is connected to ground. The voltage we are applying here is VDD. This resistor is RD. So you can the current is already we know current, we can call that this voltage as VD. At this point we have an voltage of VDS, and at this point we have an voltage of VDS. I will say this is VRS, right? VRS, and it can be also called as VRD, for example. So this is the circuit. Now we want to analyze the circuit in order to find RD. So if you write Kirchhoff's voltage law again, here it goes like this: KVL. By applying KVL, we will have VDD minus VRD minus VDS minus VRS is equal to 0. So we will substitute the other values. So here we want to find VRD, RD. This is VRD, that is equal to ID into RD, right? ID into RD equal to VDD minus VDS minus VRS. When you rewrite this equation only for RD, you will have an equation here as VDD minus VDS minus VRS divided by ID, and this is equation for RD. Now we need only RS. We need to find RS from this circuit. As we have VS, we know the voltage across these terminals that I have mentioned here. This is VRS. Therefore you can straight away write, because we have another constraint here, that ID is equal to IS. Therefore current flowing through this terminal is also ID. So I'm sorry, here this can be IS is equal to ID. Therefore we can write ID here, and I can simply say VRS divided by ID. So this is how we obtain R1, R2, RD and RS of the voltage divider bias circuit based JFET amplifier. Two more things you need to know according to this circuit is that, so in most of the cases this VRS is written as VS. So this equation can also be written as RS is equal to VS by ID. Similarly, this term also can be written as VS. One more thing is that here this VG is usually taken out from the bias line, and VS is written as VS is equal to VGS plus VG. These are the two constraints to be taken care of while doing the analysis, and this is also being based on the bias.